Now I'm going to teach you about personal islands and farming and how to collect food, which you need to hold your territories and help your guild hold more land. So in order to get a personal island, you have to come up to this guy right here. He's in any major city, any city with a gray underline. Like Tormouth has this gray underline underneath it. You're going to be able to get an offshore island. Or you could just look to see the little line to the offshore island. That's also a good way to tell. Otherwise, I'm going to show you a little bit about that. So you open this up. It's going to ask you to buy a personal island for 4,000 to 5,000 silver. So once you buy it, you travel to it. It's going to teach you about the farming. This isn't really about the buildings on the island, because on the island you can build all of your armor crafting things like lumber mills, smelters, tanners, weaver, toolmaker, you know, things like that, so that you can actually have kind of a mini city. But islands are very, very expensive. They cost more for the taxes, so it costs you quite a bit to be able to use those buildings on here. So what you've got when you step through the doors, you've got this little thing here that allows you to change the access modes for all the players in here. You can add a co-owner. You can either do it by a specific guild player or just by a normal player, and that allows them to farm on your land, build buildings, take care of everything. You could pretty much live here with someone else if you wanted to. But islands can only get up to tier 6. Personal islands can get to tier 6. Guild islands can only get to tier 5. Why that is, I'm not sure. I think they wanted to push a little bit of the higher tiers out to the PvP zones. So right here you've got your seed guy. This guy allows you to buy carrot seeds, corn seeds, potato seeds, wheat seeds, pumpkin seeds, animals, anything that you're trying to farm. So you don't have to go anywhere else to get your seeds or your things that you're trying to farm. Over here I've got an uncompleted building. When you click on an uncompleted building, it's going to tell you the things that you need to complete it. I need, well, right now I only need 25 tier 2 stone, which, you know, I'm not going to go get because I don't need this right now. But in order to refine the stone, you might have to get a lumber mill first, or you might have to get a stone quarry first before you can do any of this. So I've got a completed one over here, and this is a pasture. This is meant for farming animals. I don't have any crops right now because I'm personally just trying to farm animals. So to place something, oh, I don't have permission. Okay, so to get permission, if you're on a friend's thing, you go click on the little board right there and you click claim. Other than that, you run over, you click your chickens, you place your chickens. I'm just going to do a little bit of them here because I actually need them right now. And then inside, when you click on the baby chicken here, it's going to have a certain amount of food that it needs to be able to grow, and it takes 6 hours for it to grow. So you'd have to feed it enough that it would last it 6 hours. Now that's about 18 to 19 corn, I've noticed. You can get 6 hours out of that. You don't you do want to split and feed, because I've noticed that it'll take more than it needs if you just drop a whole stack on them. So make sure you don't drop a whole stack of food. You can use corn, you can use carrots. You can't use chicken. I tried to do that, it didn't work. You can use just generally the farm stuff from the other plots. Now once you're done with this, you wait the 6 hours after you feed them, you pick them up, and then you can take them to a butcher. You can butcher them, and then you can take them to a cook, and then you can cook. And after you have the food, you can either feed it to buildings, like, let's see, you can feed it to the buildings for your guild to allow you to have more time on them, because all buildings have a certain amount of time that they can live without food. You have to make sure to feed everything that you own, besides the farms, of course, because what are you going to feed? They don't really do anything. Other than that, that's the simple farming tutorial. Thank you. My name is Velius, and I will see you on the next one.